Good morning. I'm going to use just a like a basic beginner's palette this morning just to show how easy it is to do this makeup with these 4 products. I'm actually going to switch out because this week I've been trying a different blush every day. So I'm actually going to switch out the Sunshine State for, I have not tried Tropicana yet. Oh boy. Let's see how this is going to go. This is kind of orange, and I'm not wearing orange today. Maybe not my best choice, but whatever. So, I have more mature skin. If you do too, then really recommend these tips for you. But I always make sure that I moisturize really well before going to bed so that my face is well moisturized in the morning. I used to add some moisture in the morning, but I really didn't need that extra moisture underneath of my makeup. But I do make sure that I use a really good night cream. I love our Milk, of course. It has amazing products that have done amazing things for my skin. So the other thing I recommend is that you use some type of primer for the makeup, and I have been lately just using, I have a couple of primers, but lately I've just been using our Stay Spray and find that that works really great with also setting it at the end. Makeup lasts like last night, I was up kind of late last night, and my makeup was still in place when I wiped it off last night. So I think using the setting spray before and the setting spray after are a big part of that. So I'm going to go in with this. This is Candlelit. And actually today, because I'm just trying to do a real quick application, I'm using the B² brush. It covers more surface. It's got a bigger surface area than like the Buffy brush, which the Buffy brush is an awesome brush for applying your highlights, which is in other makeup worlds called the foundation. So when you add that highlight color, the Buffy brush gives you a very photo finished look, and it does really do a great job. It just takes longer to do your makeup because it's not as big of a surface and you can't get as much on. One thing I would also say is you just have to barely stipple or dab into the makeup because a little goes a long way. So you don't want to get too much makeup on. You want to do thin layers if you need to go back and layer over an area. Like I have some redness right there today, so I'll actually get a little extra product and just tap it in that area to calm down that redness. So there my highlight is on. Then I'm going in with my contour. You have to forgive my fingers. I removed my nails and then cut my regular fingernails down because they just were getting so thin and weak because I've had nails on for years. So I'm just giving them a little breathing room, a little time to heal a little bit, and then I'll go back and start the process all over again. So this is my contour, and I went a little bit crazy because I was busy running my mouth and not paying attention, but the beauty of this makeup is it blends, it can be corrected, and it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. I also went pretty high with my contour on this side. You really want to stay here with the cheekbone, so I really kind of went over. Now I'm going to define this side a little bit more where that cheekbone is at. You don't want to go down too far because you don't want to drag your face down. You're really just trying to diminish or thin out. You're supposed to be carving out cheeks, not making your face look droopy, or not trying to make your face look fuller. So you know, the main purpose of the contour is to shadow the things and draw more attention, shadow out certain areas and things. And this is just contour, sorry, on my jawline. And because I have a little bit of a saggy area right there, I just kind of contour that out too. But the reason you do your jawline is then you're defining your face and taking away from, you know, the concentration from being here, so that it also thins your face out. So I call it my 5-minute weight loss for my face, because the difference between my before and afters is the chunkiness of my face. At least that's the way I see it. Just adding a little contour to my nose to thin my nose out a little bit. I've got a kind of puggy nose. Kind of. I definitely have a puggy nose. And then, because I don't have bangs, I contour the top of my forehead. And really now what you're doing is just drawing attention to this part of your face, because you're just want people to really see. They say the window, your window is your eyes. Well, you want people to be looking right there at that part, your window. So that is the highlight and the contour. And then I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know how pigmented this blush is. I think if it's like the other new ones, it's not real pigmented. So we'll see. Dab a little bit of the cheek, lip and cheek color and the apple. Yeah, it's not. These summer colors, the newer colors, are more sheer. They're more dewy, and they kind of just give you a little bit of color to go with your summer glow. But they definitely give you a more dewy look because they're more of a satin or glossy finish. So this is not quite as glossy as the other colors, but anyway, so you do the apple, and then I like to just blend it back a little bit. So everybody does their blush different, so really that part is up to you. You don't want to get up in here, which I did a little bit, but you want to just really kind of concentrate on giving some color to the apples of your eyes, and then if you want to blend it a little bit with that contour, take it back just a little ways, you can do that too. So that's not so bad. I'm not lining my lips today or anything. I'm just doing that real simple, more natural look, just to show you guys how quick it can be and easy. I love the fact that what you put on your cheeks, you can put on your lips, and everything ties together. Not on video, but I am going to do a little bit of eye makeup. But I'm not trying to make this video terribly long. Now, I love, and I'm not going to skip this part, it's not part of the basic pack, but, so this is my makeup. I need to add mascara. I will do my eyebrows, but this would be makeup with a basic starter kit. Oh, no, it wouldn't. I fib. I didn't illuminate. So, this is a really important part of summer makeup. I love it year round, but especially in the summer to show that off that glowy skin. The illuminator to me is where you can correct up in this area if you made any mistakes, but it just gives that little bit. You highlight all that. I mean, you illuminate like your cheeks, right here on the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow. Some people do it there. A lot of people do it here because it provides a lift to the eyes, or on this side of the brow bone. I like it everywhere because I just like the glow it gives your skin. I think it gives your skin such a beautiful glow. I like to take the cream illuminator right here on the inner corner of my eye. It does open the eye up once you have mascara on. If you have a little bit here, which I already did, but I'm just showing again, and then right there in the corner of the eyes, it just kind of gives the eyes more of a pop, especially you can really notice it. You can't see it real well on camera, I don't think, but you can really notice it more in person or in pictures. So Now, that is the basic four. So at that point, setting spray to hold everything in place. If you feel like you need to blend, you would need to get this soaking wet, squeeze out all the water so it's just barely damp, and you could blend, but I blend it with the brush. I feel comfortable where it's at, and this is going to blend it further, so I'm not going out and blending right now. I'm sorry, I want to put this one away so that nothing happens to it. But I don't want to skip doing this step just because I was trying to show the basic. This is not part of the basic, but this is the Bella Bronzer with the Glow Illuminator, and I like to have them side by side to apply them because it just gives that Bella Bronzer a little extra. And you just add bronzer. I'm just going to lightly brush it where I want it to go, and then I'll go back. So I like to bronze my neck just to make sure that my neck and face aren't like way off in color from each other. Typically they're not, but it's just an assurance for me. So I just go back and I just smooth the bronzer in. See here, I made a mistake, but you can see where it kind of got globbed on there. Well, all you have to do is use that brush, and all this makeup, sorry, oh, that's my hair. All this makeup is so forgiving. Creams are so important. The reason that all our makeup is cream based, or most of our makeup is cream based, the eyeshadows have powdered eyeshadows, and like the Cayman bronzer is powder, and then the setting powder is a powder, but the majority of the products are cream, and the reason for that is because it provides a much more dimensional, natural, and it doesn't, like other foundation, water-based foundations, dry, and some of them become flaky, or they absorb in the skin. They don't appear like you had makeup on after a certain period of time. But with the creams, it's like a barrier. It's a layer that lays on top of the skin. It doesn't absorb into the skin, but it just creates like a second skin on top of your skin, and it just helps lock in the moisture that's in your skin. That's why it's important to be moisturized before you do it. It just makes it go on so much nicer. Not right before you do it. You don't want to do that because you want your skin to be like still wet with moisturizer and your makeup to slide. But it just creates this really pretty thin layer on top of your skin. You can still see your natural beauty unless you want to add layers. So like if you have freckles naturally, or if you have a beauty mark or something, you're like, well, I don't want super full coverage because I actually like those things. That first layer is going to allow those things to it's going to even out your skin tone, but allow those things to still show through. If you want more full coverage where you're trying to hide something, then that is achievable too. That's what's really great, is it's buildable. The makeup is buildable. So with that, I'm going to spray. I'm going to do my eyes real quick and my eyebrows, and then I'll post an after picture. I hope you have a great day.